Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aini Amir Jaffa, and in this seminar, we will emphasize about the impact of COVID-19 towards concert industry, a case of K-pop music industry. Coronavirus disease COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by SARS-CoV-2 virus. Most people infected with the virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring special treatment. However, some will become seriously ill and require medical attention. Older people and those with underlying medical conditions like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, chronic respiratory disease, or cancer are more likely to develop serious illness. Anyone can get sick with COVID-19 and become seriously ill or die at any age. So the best way to prevent and slow down transmission is to be well informed about the disease and how the virus spreads. The virus can spread from an infected person's mouth or nose in small liquid particles when they cough, sneeze, speak, sing, or breathe. So these particles range from large respiratory droplets to smaller aerosols. So it is important to practice respiratory etiquette, for example, by coughing into a flaccid elbow, and to stay home and self-isolate until you recover if you feel unwell. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, mounting fears of the coronavirus outbreak are taking a heavy toll on K-pop overall. So high-profile concerts like those of BTS and TWICE are getting cancelled, while multiple artists back from global events are being tested for possible infections. On Friday, 28 February, K-pop juggernaut BTS announced it has cancelled the sole leg of match of the Seoul World Tour schedule for April to prioritize the health of artists, fans, and the staff itself. In brief, most of the concert industry was cancelled because it's very dangerous for the audience to gather at the same time, at the same place during this pandemic. So the 4 days concert in Seoul, the first stop of the month-long tour, were expected to attract over 200,000 concert goers. Despite the cancelled Seoul concert, uncertainty still grows over the remaining tour dates in other cities as the virus continues to spread globally. As offline public events are being cancelled, some acts are turning to online platforms as alternatives. The daily cancellations of tours by BTS, TWICE, Blackpink, and more have led to music analysts trying to work out the potential size of the coronavirus threat to $54 billion global music industry. While nobody knows how the worldwide epidemic will pan out, analysis says that music may lose $5 billion. This figure is a similar amount to the movie industry, which has lost more than $1 billion already, and in a worst-case scenario may lose as much as $5 billion according to the report.
Despite such measures, concerns are mounting as of whopping 81 countries around the globe have either banned the entry of people traveling from Korea or strengthening quarantine steps as of Monday. It accounts for about 42% of the UN member countries. Since we can predict how many more countries will bar the entry or how long the outbreak will last, we can't help but just cancel overseas show. There's no other solution, said an industry sources on condition of anonymity. Another sources who manage overseas K-pop shows also said, since almost every global project is cancelled, we don't have much work to do these days. It's an emergency and hard time for everyone. Early this March, the virus posed even more direct threats to the industry when two of the staff members who returned from Italy with soloist Chungha test positive. Chungha, who tested negative, cancelled all of her remaining schedule and went into self-isolation. Another sources who manage overseas K-pop shows also said, since almost every global project is cancelled, we don't have much work to do these days. It's an emergency and hard time for everyone. In the face of blow, Korean Entertainment Producers Association recently said that it will closely look into the extent of damage and come up with countermeasures to minimize the virus impact on the local music.
There is some strategy that can be used by concert industry to avoid any losses and problems. According to New Indian Express, concert industry deal with COVID-19 with the strict regulations set by the government. The ministry advised artists and crew members to present a COVID negative test report to the authorities at the host institution. In cases where it is feasible, the management can provide a mobile testing unit at the venue. All artists and staff should be encouraged to carry food from home if possible. During the coronavirus outbreak, musicians quickly respond to government social distance law by streaming performances. We want to look at a number of performance quality as well as personal attributes to see what aspect of virtual concert encourage social connection among concert viewers. The concert industry should focus in their future preparation. Among the preparation are the concert world does open up likely in phases. There will be both psychological and physical barrier for fan aging to re-enter the fray. According to WBUR local coverage 2020, Mami says it might have to wait until enough people have been vaccinated to make sure the audience come to the concert with minimum number of audience. That way, we can curb the infectious and keep the people around safe. Social distancing is also play an important part in crowd, especially in this pandemic era.
Next, the future preparation is there will be a new live concert experience. Even when a coronavirus vaccine is available, it's very likely that live concert experience will have changed forever. The drive-in idea potentially solve those issues but also introduce interesting partnership opportunities with companies like Uber. There is a premium service opportunity with Uber where drivers within a designated area where allow the music fans to watch the show from their car and then drive them home. As the world continues to change, there is also the realization that while people hunger for live concerts again, they may be open to new ways of satisfying that hunger.
In conclusion, concert industry loses many things include unreported event, ancillary revenue including sponsorship, ticketing, concessions, merch, transportation, restaurant, hotel, and other economic activity tied to the live event. That is why all concert organizers should look ahead and make many preparations to succeed and avoid any future problem. Last word is do not give up till the world still alive.